Frustration is clearly growing with the Australian government and inside the Australian government with the actions of these cyber criminal gangs that have now launched two very high-profile attacks against Australians in the past few months, namely the Medibank ransomware attack, but also before that, of course, the Optus data hack. What we've heard from the government today is there will be the establishment of a new permanent standing operation combining the resources of the Australian Federal Police and also the Australian Signals Directorate, which is of course focused on cyber operations and online hacking. What the government is vowing to do is use the offensive capabilities that both organisations have to go after these criminal groups, usually located overseas. In the past day, we've seen the Australian Federal Police publicly declare that they believe Russian criminal gangs or operations based in Russia are responsible for the Medibank hack, which has affected roughly 10 million customers, and today confirmation that the Russian gangs are also believed to have been responsible for the hack of Optus. So what the government is announcing is this new standing operation. It will be permanent, combining, as I say, personnel from the Federal Police and the Australian Signals Directorate. And the Cybersecurity Minister, Claire O'Neill's making it clear that although these groups are located overseas, Australia believes it can hit back and really hurt them. Let's hear from Claire O'Neill.
They will show up to work every day with the goal of bringing down these gangs and thugs. This is the formalisation of a partnership, a standing body in the Australian government which will day in, day out hunt down the scumbags who are responsible for these malicious crimes against innocent people.
That was the Cyber Affairs Minister, Claire O'Neill. Now, standing with her was the Attorney General, Mark Dreyfus, who also was facing questions about other actions Australia may be considering against Russia, particularly suggestions that perhaps diplomatic expulsions are very much on the table. The government's made it clear it wants to keep diplomatic channels open with Russia and has called for diplomatic cooperation in fighting this ransomware group that has targeted Medibank. However, the Attorney General does believe that this new joint operation will have some success.
The AFP has already been working day and night, scouring the internet and known criminal online sites to identify those who are buying and selling personal information, personal identification information. The AFP is very, very actively engaged in this, and I'd like to remind everyone that it is an offence to buy stolen information online, which could include a penalty of up to 10 years imprisonment.
Attorney General Mark Dreyfus there. Now, the government was asked at that press conference to specify the identity of the group or the culprits believed to be behind the Medibank hack. The ABC understands that it's a group known as REvil, which stands for Ransomware Evil. It's a syndicate, a business-like structure that's based in Russia but has affiliates across the globe. It's been responsible for a number of high-profile attacks, particularly across the West. Experts say that it is operating from Russia with the permission of the Russian President Vladimir Putin, but certainly it is a tough ask for authorities if they're looking to arrest or come after anyone inside Russia, and certainly the government acknowledging that that will be difficult, but nevertheless the government believes it can try to disrupt some of the activities through Australia's offensive cyber capabilities.